Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite and not so favorite athletic shoes. I'm talking a lot about my Peloton, fitness, all that kind of stuff. Getting a lot of questions about the shoes that I wear, so I just rounded them all up and I'm going to talk about them with you. I only have five, well I have 6 pairs, but one I've already talked about, so it's really only 5. I'm going to blow through this pretty quickly. Pros and cons to each of them, what I recommend for what, and everything will be linked down below. This doesn't need that much of an explanation, so let's just go ahead and get started. We'll get the obvious out of the way first. My Nike Super Reps. People ask me all the time on Instagram, here, if they haven't watched my other videos, what shoes I wear. My Peloton, do I like the Peloton shoes? No. Yeah, they're fine. They come with the bike. I mean, like, they're good enough. Like, they're not gonna kill you. I don't like them, though. Now that I have other options, I never ever wear my shoes that came with my Peloton. I don't like the straps on them. I would be willing to try their new ones, the Altos. I've actually thought about that. I might order a pair of those just to try them out, but really Nike Super Reps are the way to go. They're like mesh, they're breathable, they're just so much more comfortable. Go up half a size. If you have wide feet, go up a full size. I've talked about these to death. They're my favorite. I have several pairs. Love them. The rest of these are not specific to Peloton, so if you're not a Peloton person, you're fine. Nothing else is specific to Peloton for the rest of this video. Next pair of shoes I'm going to share, I bought because I just moved to San Francisco. I do a lot of walking and I wanted a good pair of comfortable walking shoes. I ordered these because I Googled basically what are the best walking shoes with a bunch of different things. I Googled for plus size people, for walking in San Francisco specifically. These ones came up all the time. They are so San Francisco that people actually call them Salesforce ones on the internet. It is the Allbirds. I don't even know what style these are. These are just like the regular ones. They're like wool Allbirds. I'm going to be completely honest with you. They're not the best. They're not bad. Okay, let me shift gears here for a second. So they are comfortable-ish. They do well for walking around for shorter periods of time. Not so much for when you're like walking a couple miles to get to the store that you want to go to and then walking around the store and then walking home. They're not so comfortable at that point. I also think they just weren't worth the money that I spent on them. If I spent $50 on these, then I would be saying they were amazing. You know what I mean? Like, they were over $100 and I just don't think that they were worth that price. I've worn these like maybe 3 or 4 times. They're just not my favorite. I see people all over the city wearing them. They're just not for me. So after that failure, I found, well actually I didn't even find, John found the best walking shoes I've ever had in my life. They are so comfortable. They're amazing. John found it because they have this like ridiculously silly ad. They look almost exactly the same as the Allbirds. These are called Kizzicks. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I feel like they're like a startup company. I'm not like 100% sure, but basically their whole thing is that you don't need your hands to get them on. Like, they're hands-free. Like, you know, you put your sneakers on and you gotta like pull the back up and pull the tongue out. These don't do that. You can literally just slip them on, which is great in and of itself. They're just really convenient. You just like, they never come untied. Like, you just slip them on, like literally just slide your feet right in. But they're also so comfortable. Like, they never need to be broken in. From the first time I put these on and went walking, I felt like finally I found shoes that I could walk in every single day, not want to take them off. Like, I literally, like, I don't even care that they don't match my outfit. Like, I literally wear these shoes every single day. I'm obsessed with them. One thing I will say, there is a con about these, and this is like, if you're gonna go hiking, if you're going real hiking, short hiking, but if you're gonna like go on like a hiking type of walk, or if you live somewhere like San Francisco where there's hills that you're walking up and down, they're not great for walking on an incline. And I think that's because of like whatever technology allows you to just slide your foot in. If you're walking downhill, you fall to the front of the shoes. If you're walking uphill, you fall to the back of the shoes. It just happens, and it's hard to keep your balance. Like, John and I both wore ours to Land's End, and we walked down to see Sutro Baths, and both of us were like, oh my god, like, we're definitely falling out of these shoes. So that's a con, but honestly it's the only con that I have for these. They're true to size. I have them in a 9 wide. They're amazing. I love them. I wear them every single, like, I only have these for 3 months. You'd think I've had them for like years because I just wear them all the time. These next shoes are a new addition. I've only worn them a couple times. I already really like them. They are the Nike Revolution running shoes. So I bought these because, spoiler alert, I'm going to try the Peloton You Can Run program and share that with you guys. I'm not a runner, never have been, always wanted to be. I'm 28, I would like to run a marathon before I turn 40. That's like a big goal of mine, and I keep saying that and not doing anything about it. So this is the first steps. I bought running shoes. First of all, they're just super cute. Like, they're just this like super cute pink color with the blue swoosh, right? Like, they're adorable. They're way cuter than the Kizik's, let's be honest. I haven't run with these yet. I'll keep you posted on when I do. I have walked around in them a lot. These are another ones that took absolutely no breaking in time whatsoever. I was a little worried when I pulled them out of the box because they were so tight. I thought I was gonna have to return them. Honestly, I just needed to loosen the strings, the laces a little bit, and they were fine. Super comfortable walking around shoes. They do not have the problem Kizik's have. I can walk up and down a hill in these. No sliding of my feet. They're perfect. Like I said, I haven't run in them yet. I will keep you posted when I start that in a few days. All in all, I think they'll be fine for running. I didn't have any break-in time for walking, no soreness, no weird spots. I've worn them for long periods of time. I walked around for about 2 hours with these on yesterday at pretty brisk pace and was totally fine. So I think they'll be good for running. But if you're just in the market for a walking shoe, I mean, these are great. And I got them for a really great price. They were on sale at Dick's, like 60 bucks, I think. I mean, you can't really beat it. These next shoes I bought not really even thinking of using them as like athletic or workout shoes, just like casual sneakers. I bought them because John had a pair and I was jealous and I wanted a pair too. I'm gonna have to look at my phone because I don't quite remember what they're called. So these are Reebok Nano X1 women's training shoes. They're in this like super funky, like color, bright orange, pink, blue, lime green sort of situation. They're super cute, honestly. Like, they're nice little fun pop of color. Yeah, I didn't buy these necessarily with the intention of them being like a workout shoe. I just wanted them, and that says a lot about who I am as a person, I suppose. I didn't even really use them as a workout shoe until recently. I just bought them because John had them, and they ended up being super comfortable and I really like them. And actually, when we were moving, these were the only shoes that I kept out that I didn't pack. So for like almost the entire month of December, these were the only shoes that I wore the entire time. So that being said, super comfortable. They're technically training shoes, like, you know, like for like strength training and stuff like that, but they're great to walk around in. I don't reach for them for walking around the city so much now that I have like better shoes for that, but they do definitely do the job. I started doing a lot of like off the bike cardio and strength training back in January, and these were perfectly fine for that. The only problem that I have with these shoes when it comes to like actually using them for training is that they're not, because they're like meant to be like cross trainers, like you could like go from running in them to like lifting weights. They're not super sturdy on the bottom, so like I find myself, especially doing like lunges and things like that, like I feel unsteady in them. It feels like my foot slides. I started to kind of get worried about my ankles a little bit, so I don't use these for leg day strength training. I'll throw them on to like go down to the gym in my apartment and walk on the treadmill, or I'll throw them on to like, you know, if I'm just doing like some upper body stuff. But they're not bad. They're not the best training shoe I've ever had, but they get the job done. There's a bunch of different colors on sale right now on the Reebok website, so I'll link that down below. If you can get them on sale, I'd say go for it. But they're a good shoe. They're a good shoe. I like them. And that brings me to the best training shoe I've ever owned in my life. These are Noble's Honestly, I don't remember exactly what the shoe name is. You can hear them dropping on my desk. They are so solid, like dense, perfect for like really grounding yourself to pick up heavy weights. They are almost like intimidatingly so. They make me feel like I could lift a lot of weight. I don't know. I was gonna say like 100 pounds. Is that a lot? It sounds like a lot to me. No, they're just really good. They're really solid. I do not have the problem with my feet sliding in these. I feel like the way I feel when I work out barefoot, and I don't like to work out barefoot because I'm terrified of breaking my toes, which is why I have the shoes. But when you're working out barefoot and you can really like ground into the floor and like feel each spot of your foot pushing into the floor, I feel like these give me that kind of stability with a shoe. Like I can really grind my foot into the shoe, and the shoe will then in turn grind itself into the ground, if that makes sense. Now, the problem with these is that's literally all they're good for. Like that's it. They are comfortable. Like they're not gonna bother you. They don't like, I don't, you know, no like spots that are a little tight, nothing like that. But you can't walk anywhere with these. They are not cross trainers at all. You can't do anything. Like I had these on the other morning. I was getting ready to come in here to the gym and do some workouts, so I just threw these on while I was, you know, making breakfast, just so I was like ready to go. Oh my god, they're so, the second you take like 10 steps in them, your feet are gonna ache because they are just not meant to support your foot while walking. They're meant to keep you standing and solid. So if you work out in a gym and you need to like walk to that gym, throw these in your gym bag and change your shoes when you get there, because these are not going to be comfortable even like walking from the parking lot from your car into Planet Fitness or wherever. But they're going to keep you steady while you're lifting heavy weights. So that's what they're meant to do. They do exactly what they're meant to do and nothing else, I guess. If you're looking for a good high quality training shoe, these are the ones to go with. So that's it for today's video. I just wanted to share, I feel like having the right shoes has made me feel more confident in my workouts. Like it makes me feel like, okay, like I have the right equipment, I know what I'm doing, I can get this done right. Emily in a past life would have just had like one pair of like nondescript Nikes that she picked up at Nordstrom Rack that she wore for literally everything. We're not doing that anymore. We're getting the right shoes for the right workouts and we're getting it done right. How many times can she say the word right in one mantra? Who knows? Let me know your favorite workout shoes in the comments down below. I'm always down to try new things. Let me know if you tried any of these, if you like them, if you have preferences. If you want to buy my Allbirds, please hit me up on Instagram. And that is it for today's video. I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye!